Hi, I'm John with English for Brazilians. Welcome to Understanding the Present Perfect Tense, Part 1. Now, the present perfect tense can be confusing for Brazilians and other nationalities learning English, and I think one reason is that the present perfect doesn't always translate the same way in Portuguese in all situations. So as we'll see, sometimes in Portuguese you might use the simple past to communicate the idea of the present perfect, but sometimes you might use the simple present. First, let's quickly review how the present perfect is formed. You form the present perfect with either have or has plus the past participle. So for example, the boss has arrived, or I've lost my damn passport, or Tom has brought more beer. I like Tom, he's a good guy. Or help has arrived. So what makes the present perfect so perfect anyway? Well, when we're talking about grammar, perfect simply means past. So the present perfect literally means the present past. We use the present perfect in a few ways in English, and in each of those, there's a close link between the past and the present. Let's look at the first use of the present perfect. We use the present perfect to talk about something which has happened recently and which affects us now in the present. Now, this is something that's happened recently, but at an unspecified time. If we specify a particular time, like this morning or last week, typically we'll use the simple past. Now, here's some examples of how we use the present perfect. I've lost my freaking passport. Okay, I've just discovered it. Obviously, it's important to me now because how am I going to get on my flight to Orlando tonight and go to Disney if I don't have my passport? Or I've bought a new car. Okay, it's just happened. I've just bought a new car. I'm very excited about it. I'm showing all my friends. It's important now. Or the boss has arrived. We've all been waiting for the boss. We're expecting him to make a big announcement. Now we're going to hear what it is. Now, in this usage of the present perfect, Portuguese typically uses the simple past. So you could say, for example, eu perdi meu passaporte. Eu comprei carro novo. O chefe chegou. Now, if you want to clarify, if you want to specify that this is something that's just happened, you might say, for example, o chefe chegou agora mesmo. Or, perhaps more typically, o chefe acabou de chegar. So the constructions between English and Portuguese are different, but the idea is the same. So if in Portuguese you might use acabei or acabou plus the infinitive, then in English you'd use the present perfect. There are other uses for the present perfect. We'll talk about those next time. Improve your English quickly. Visit EnglishForBrazilians.com to learn more.